The Bell in the Jail, Love Bites. This is off their newest EP. We've checked out the entire EP, so after this reaction, you should be able to find the rest of the Love Bites reactions on here to this that I did with Eric. This was during one of my solo streams on Twitch. Make sure you go follow us on Twitch. We're doing all of our live reactions over there, and this is the home of like our normal reactions, I guess. On the main channel, we do all the track separation, all that stuff. So this is just me checking out the song, enjoying it. So if you're wondering why this is on a different channel, that's why it is. Anyways, guys, if you want to support me further, consider checking out the Patreon. I offer reaction requests over there that skip the line. Or if you want to take lessons with me on either guitar, bass, piano, or how to do YouTube, anything like that, you can also do like a free trial with me just to check it out to see if I'm a good teacher for you. But anyways, enough plugs. Let's go ahead and check this out. What are some of the most iconic songs that use that bell? For Whom the Bell Tolls, for sure. But there's another one. Isn't it AC/DC? Hell's Bell? Or, yeah. Is it Hell's? I don't know. There's an AC/DC song. Those are two songs I think of that have like the iconic bell. Or like when I hear it, I can't remember if it's AC/DC or if it's Metallica. Oh yeah, Pink Floyd. I wasn't expecting that. Love that little bell work there. That little gave me the Rev vibes right there. I don't. Are they influenced by Avenged Sevenfold? Who knows? But I've been watching a lot of making of and watching the Rev play. He was always known to do those little fancy bell things. Actually, it was Taylor Hawkins too. He does a lot of bell work like that too. That's fucking cool. That was a badass fucking transition. Hold on, let's back this up. I love this because it sounds like a bunch of different influences combined. I've heard, it's hard to draw from stuff you heard from the past. So I'm sorry for making the comparison, but you know, it just triggers those things, you know, those bands that you love. You're like, oh my God, I hear a little bit of this. I hear a little bit of this influence. I hear a little bit of this influence. I try not to do that, but it's so hard sometimes. But right there, I really like the tone of the chugging. It sounds really cool on that part. I gotta say, on that Ninja, that's probably one of the coolest fucking little chug harmony gallop that I've ever heard. I really like that. The tone is so cool on it. I really fucking love that. I gotta say, this is what I mean about Love Bites. They always fucking do this to me. Like they'll have a couple songs where I'm like, it's good, just not one of my favorites. And they come out with a song like this, and I'm like, all right, this is fucking all for me. This one, what I mean by that is like totally my style, also. And it has all those changes I like, and it's catchy too at the same time. Fucking love it. It sounds really good. But that harmony riff is my favorite section of the song so far. And the solo is really cool. And how they went into this more of this chord harmony progression, that sounds badass. Whoa, I want to hear that. I love breaks like that. Oh, dude, I forgot to say something. The fucking bass line under the solo was fucking awesome. Did you guys hear what the bassist was doing? Here, I'm gonna bring it back real quick. I already forgot the bassist's name. Fami. I love doing that. Like the walk downs and the walk ups are just great. You know what? I gotta agree with you, Tavo. I feel that Miyako has more opportunities to try different music after Miho left the band. I completely agree because some of the comments I heard from her, don't quote me on it, I can't remember the exact quote, but she didn't like the direction that they were going in. And I have a feeling she wanted to stay in that traditional old school metal sound. I feel like I could be wrong. But if you listen to the music that she did afterwards, it went more towards the traditional metal. And this is kind of breaking the mold of that traditional metal. It has elements of it, but it has elements of blues. We have elements of hard rock. We have a little thrash in there. And I really like that. If Love Bites goes in this direction, I will absolutely love a lot of the songs. A lot. I like it when it's changed up like this. Like I like it when there's like a mixture of different genres in there. It's just my thing. And especially when it's encompassed over one general sound. Like they're not changing their tone, but they're doing those feels of the different genres. Dude, the bass is so good. Yo, that riff for me is very nostalgic sounding. Again, I'm not saying they sound like this band. It reminds me when I used to listen to 3 Inches of Blood. They used to do a lot of like cool, like muted harmonies. So it brings me back to that time. of that. It's not the same at all, but they used to do a lot of those muted harmonies. That's what it was triggering in my head, nostalgic wise. I used to love 3 Inches of Blood because it was so weird. It was such an interesting style of metal back then when I heard them. And they do a lot of those muted harmonies and stuff. That's what it reminds me of now. But I like this because you're getting clean vocals over it, and that's really unique. You don't hear that too often because normally when you hear those technical muted harmonies like that, normally there's no vocals, and they made it work with vocals being over. I guess you've heard it in other things, but not this complicated. Like they're being really intricate about it. You might hear some basic versions of that, but not like this. This is a little bit more intricate and faster, which is different and unique. Yo, I absolutely want to hear this song in Dallas live. You heard how big the sounds got right there with the toms? Oh, she just was crushing it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now, I know I mentioned a bunch of different other bands, but that just goes to show you that Love Bites has their own sound in this particular song, where other ones you could be like, oh, that's very Iron Maiden-esque, where this one is like, there's so many different influences. You can't really say the song sounds generally like one. I think, honestly, the way that Asami sings, I think that's actually what makes it sound the most like Iron Maiden, is the way that she carries her vocal melodies and tunes. For some reason, correct me if I'm wrong. It feels like that. I could be wrong, but it feels like that. Also, I love how Asami's vocals have evolved over the years. She's gotten more of the metal feel in her voice, also with her old style, and blends it perfectly. Yeah, there's definitely some more attack on there. The mix is also really good on this song, and compared to other mixes I've heard in the past. I think we've already heard a song off this EP, but I don't remember the mix being like that. I really appreciate the better drum mix that they have on these on this song. To me, it sounds definitely better. Her English is getting better. Yeah, Ken, you might be right. That will definitely help with singing in general. The enunciation of certain words in English is always going to make it sound better. It's kind of the reason why people make fun of like Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam, right? Because he's like, oh, it's like, it's a little strange. Which is kind of a funny thing about like Eddie Vedder. If you listen to his newer stuff, which are not hits at all, he actually enunciates his lyrics a lot more now, which is funny. But none of those songs are hits. Yeah, and being more comfortable singing in another language is always going to help, right? Either way, it sounds good. Great song. That's definitely a favorite of mine. Really, really, really good. Can hear how they're perfectly gluing together all of their influences together into one, creating their overall sound that's Love Bites. So that's really cool to hear. There's more Love Bites right there. More Love Bites. See you in the next one. See you.